Well, if you're me, you've got to see that past, understand where you're going in the future. Because we're living through a new revolution today. A revolution in the artificial intelligence and big data that's going to be even more disruptive than that industrial age was. A whole host of new technologies are redefining what's possible now with mobility. There's a thing called neural networks. It makes these cars so smart that they don't need a driver. New strides in electrical vehicles are started here in Corktown. And the promise of something that Marcy Cleavorn and our team at Ford is building, a transportation mobility cloud. This is going to allow all these things to connect. It's going to help us untangle congestion. It's going to make it easier to get to those Lions games, alleviate pollution. And most importantly, in our soul, we get to give the crowded streets back to the people who live and work here. What Rouge was to Ford in the industrial age, Corktown will be for Ford in the information age. In fact, think of this as a new kind of Rouge, a parallel pathway to build out our business alongside the future of Dearborn. Right here, we have the talent to prepare us for the information age, combined with our century-plus expertise of vehicle development and manufacturing just located 7 miles west of here. And that gives us the powerful combination we need to build the system and services of tomorrow. Our plans for Corktown won't compete or won't replace our campus in Dearborn. Make sure you all hear that. It's actually one whole system. In fact, if anything, it guarantees the future of Dearborn. Our Dearborn redesign and our Corktown revitalization are just steps in the strategy to keep moving forward, to help me see Bill realize this dream, and in the process, to keep us so competitive in every part of our business. Of course, this is great real estate. It's a great investment, but that's not the reason we did it. It helps us fast-track our transformation. The station has good bones. It's in the kind of neighborhood that we know attracts and retains highly skilled and innovative dreamers, makers, creators, entrepreneurs, and the young people behind me up here today. Those are the people we want working in this building. This will be a place the community will enjoy. We're committed to that. This isn't Ford coming and taking over. We live with you, and we want to bring every young person, even the aspiring Asia and Ale, into what we do here. This will be the kind of campus where the emerging economy thrives, an ecosystem of companies. We're going to have partners here. Colleges are going to want to connect. Of course, that's going to drive more investment and more innovation. In fact, think of this as a knowledge cathedral. It's a place where new ideas are birthed. You know, I've always believed in the importance of a concept called design thinking. It's about open collaboration. And what you see with a property like this, you can create random, serendipitous interactions. The colleagues then are inspired when the inspiration strikes. That's what this campus is going to cultivate. Corktown to Dearborn, to Ann Arbor, to Detroit is the linchpin of this Southeast Michigan mobility corridor. I said this morning that Palo Alto, that area, Silicon Valley, is about moving bits. We're about moving people. And it's the latest node in a research network for Ford that runs from California to Germany to China. This can be our Sand Hill Road, this mobility corridor. These streets are going to be the proving ground where you'll find real world challenges you can't fake in a lab. And we're already testing our autonomous vehicles in cities like Pittsburgh and Miami.